it has taken the most polarizing political group in recent memory to start making actual change for the health and nutrition of our kids. I mean, the food pyramid, if you look at what we were recommending or what school lunches are based off of for our kids, they're in like a freaking glycemic shock. Their brains can't function. No wonder everybody's fat and can't read. We're here.
We're back.
Greg Vetter podcast with the Go-Go Mo, cycling hat and all.
Second, because I got to switch the hats up every, last
Yeah, you got to
had on a nice, high.
Looked good. It was a golf hat.
Yeah, it really accents the shape of my face.
It does.
Almost like a pill.
Now you
and
look,
I really enjoy it. Now this shows off the roundness.
You know what you look like?
A breakdancer.
One of my favorite, now he didn't specifically wear this hat, I actually think he wore a headband. Crocodile Dundee, the last scene, he's translating for Crocodile Dundee and the girl. And he's like, he says he loves ya. That's what you look like.
Crocodile Dundee, I liked all of them. Actually. All of them were pretty good.
Dude.
It's almost like I think that came before Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
But it's like the same comedy feel of Crocodile Dundee and Ace Ventura. I just watched Ace Ventura like a couple weeks ago. Ray Finkel.
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn
God
is
dang.
Finkel. Yeah, we can't make that bullshit anymore.
Yes, we can.
We can't make fucking comedies anymore because everybody gets offended.
We're going to make the comedies now.
That's true. The only person out here still talking true shit on a main stage. There's only one. There's a lot of fringe dudes. They're lower key. But like the true ultimate shit talker, Dave Chappelle.
I knew you were going to say that. Dave Chappelle.
Then Shane Gillis, who I love. I think he's the funniest dude ever. He, to me, is the white Dave Chappelle.
Shane Gillis.
Yeah, I love him.
I'm going to have to watch more of him to get a feel. But Dave Chappelle, he just always hits it home for me.
Yeah.
I mean.
Well, and his new comedy is pretty funny. The end, he prefaces it and says, this is my longest close ever. I'm going to try it out. It's too long. It was like fucking 30 minutes, dude. I'm like, yo, dog, we need to wrap this shit the fuck up.
This is my longest close. I mean, at least he tried it.
Yeah. Well, in the beginning, but the beginning was funny. The beginning was funny as shit. Like the first,
I haven't watched it yet.
The first 30 minutes, very funny.
I just seen like small clips on Instagram.
He likes Colin Kaepernick, though.
He likes Colin Kaepernick?
He's wearing a Colin Kaepernick custom shirt.
You don't like Colin Kaepernick?
Fuck no.
Why?
Because the only reason he took a knee is because he lost his starting job. He wasn't doing it when he was a fucking starter.
I really don't watch football heavy like that.
Yeah. Well, like I understand what he was trying to say in theory, but like, you're a bitch. I'll go off on that motherfucker.
He wasn't speaking up when he was making all the money.
Fuck no, he wasn't speaking up when he was making up all the money. And then he tried to get back in the NFL too after he was talking all that shit. He made a fucking movie that the NFL's like the slave trade. Yeah, I don't know, buddy.
I've seen some, I don't know. People got their own speculations on that type of stuff.
100%.
I'd be like,
but let me tell you what.
Stay away. I'm just out here just trying to plant flowers.
You pay me $300 million.
300 mil? What, to play football?
I'm a do some bullshit.
He was getting paid $300 million?
He wasn't.
Oh, I was ready.
But these QBs right now are.
I want to know where they get.
Josh Allen just got that.
$300 million.
Yeah.
For how many years?
A bunch of years. Lamar Jackson just signed a fucking monster deal.
I mean, Lamar, nice.
He is an athletic freak. He can't speak, Can't speak English.
That's just because he's from down Florida. You just
I don't give a fuck.
You don't understand the lingo.
I do.
You like Kodak Black? I love Kodak Black.
I don't know enough about Kodak Black to like him or not like him.
But to his music.
Here's what I do know.
I think it's
can't
the
understand.
Accent. It's the accent.
The accent?
Yeah, you can't. You got to listen thoroughly and deep, so you can get the accent. It's the accent. It's that Florida accent.
I don't know. That seems like a stretch.
No, it's just the accent.
All right, switching topics. Dave Chappelle, love him. Colin Kaepernick, don't love him.
Lamar, we love you.
Very athletic.
Ravens fan here.
Not a Ravens fan, but that's okay.
I know. Are you? No, Sev is Buffalo. No,
yeah, I'm not. I don't
Redskins.
have it. I grew up a Redskins fan.
Yeah,
and
so that's just by default. That's a household.
That was a household team.
Yeah.
And then when they went to the Washington football team or whatever that interim name was, I was like, I'm out. I'm out.
All right, what we talking about today, man?
I think we should talk about the new food pyramid.
I forgot to look it up, like I said. Just give me some pointers and then I'll chime in.
It's basically how you and I eat. So it's, you should be eating a majority of meat and vegetables and dairy and yogurts and, like basically don't eat bread, grains, and processed foods and sugar. Don't do that. That's the long and short of it. And it's
slowly.
It's actually sad. It's sad though that it's taken this long
for them to change it up.
Yeah, because like obesity is at an all-time high. Disease is at an all-time high. Our entire youth, like they track strength generationally through like grip tests.
Mm-hmm. I remember we used to do those tests in PE class. You used to have to see how many sit-ups you could do in what was it, a minute?
Yeah.
And then you used to have to do, they still had a 7-minute mile. Remember we used to run that?
Dude, none of these
doing that.
Hell yeah, we were doing
that in schools.
You know who I lost to in like 3rd grade? Acacia Walker.
Didn't she play
Team USA Lax? She's the head coach of Boston College right now, but that pissed me off so much. I started running hills in Epping Forest, and I didn't lose to her again. I was like,
great.
Yeah, I was like, this ain't going down. But yeah, miles, sit-ups. You had to do the reach.
Yeah, you had
pull-ups.
Had pull-ups.
Yeah. But anyway,
I never heard my daughter doing that yet.
Hell no, dude. They don't do that.
They don't do it no more.
They don't care about physical fitness. And I think what's interesting for you and I as it applies to business, or it definitely is a main focus of mine, being in an optimal state of existence so that I can make the best decisions humanly possible. The only way I can do that personally is through exercise and clean eating. When I eat shit, right? Because like my kids love when we go out getting me to like take a bite of something. It's like I immediately feel it. I know if I go to a restaurant and they cook in like shitty seed oils or whatever, my fingers get swollen. I wake up inflamed. I don't get deep rest. My sleep scores off.
My wife just started showing me my sleep score.
What is it?
The first time I had it on, it was 96.
Damn.
And then I think I scored like a 76. Today, when it popped up, it was an 81.
That's good. If you're if you're in the 70s and up, that's good.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look it up and see what it means, because my other watch wasn't doing sleep scores. I just brought this one.
Yeah.
Me and my wife grabbed this one for me for Christmas.
All right.
Because I had to keep on charging my other one every 2 hours.
That's why I don't wear an Apple Watch.
Huh.
Too many notifications. It's a distraction. And the battery sucks. And I know they came out with like an Iron Man version that lasts longer.
I think that's the one I got. So I can go about 3 days on one charge here.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much charging.
How much? What kind you?
Over a month.
Just one charge?
Yeah.
God dang. What's that? A Garmin?
Garmin, baby.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
But
I'm an Apple guy.
But I don't have any of the notifications and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's not attached to your phone.
Well, yeah, I opted no.
Right.
Because I got enough distractions in my life. I want the time. If I want results from running or working out or whatever, it'll do that. Syncs with my heart rate monitor, syncs with the app.
You wear that when you're working out?
Heart rate monitor?
Yeah. Yeah. I got one too. I was wearing it when I was running.
What was it at?
I'm still working on it. I'm like at a zone 2.
Yeah.
I think I probably was like at 1350 mile. Kind of
getting that heart rate.
Yeah. I'm trying to work it up.
Yeah.
This summer I'm gonna be jamming.
Well, again, I mean, it's just about breathing and time. It's just a seasoning game.
I think this has been the longest consecutive duration of time that I've been working out since, like, I think I locked in probably like last April. So every week I haven't missed a week, especially from last April up until maybe like November. I was getting it in like at least 4 times. Well, 5 to 6 times out the week, especially running.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm locking in right now. Now, like I said last time, I'm ready to bulk up. I'm ready to cut.
Let's
Get that 6-pack so I can wear that wife beater down at the Y. At the basketball game.
Oh man, I was explaining that to my wife.
What, the Y?
Yeah, we were there and we parked in front of the basketball
I just
court.
talked about the Y yesterday on the phone.
I'm like, this is where shit went down.
The old Y.
Yes.
People don't know it, but that was a beautiful time.
Oh, it was something out of a movie. So, new food pyramid.
Okay.
Perfect timing of the release of my book on nutrition.
We'll pop that up here.
Almost Amish. But I think it's interesting that it's 2026 and it has taken the most polarizing political group in recent memory to start making actual change for the health and nutrition of our kids. I mean, the food pyramid, if you look at what we were recommending or what school lunches are based off of for our kids, no wonder everybody's fat and can't read. They're in like a freaking glycemic shock. Their brains can't function.
Yeah, I'm not very knowledgeable on the food pyramid. Just what, they taught us when we were in health class.
What was your school lunch? Let's talk about our school lunch.
What my go-to?
Yeah.
It was the cheese pizza with the applesauce on top.
Yeah, the square.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then after that, it probably was the chicken patty. With the mayonnaise and ketchup on top.
Did you go
with the tots?
Did you also, they had that weird red, like
that's a fajita.
No, the Polynesian sauce or something.
Oh yeah.
What was that?
Oh yeah, I used to eat that. It was called.
But they call it like sweet and sour.
Yeah, it was like sweet and sour, but that shit was good too, though.
Dude, that's what. So my go-to chicken patty sandwich, shredded lettuce.
Yep.
Tots. I get 2 lunches, double chocolate milk, mayonnaise, ketchup, the sweet and sour as well.
You mixed all that together.
Yes.
You just put it on the sandwich.
On the top.
Okay.
Whole little square of ketchup for the tots. Because I had 2 lunches. So just going in. And I was only allowed to eat by lunch like twice a week.
$1.10.
$1.10, baby.
And then I got reduced lunch, 40 cents.
Really?
On the card.
You had that subsidized shit.
On the card with the green sticker on it?
Yeah.
Load me up. Grandma kept me loaded. Getting it. Swiping it. Need lunch?
Fucking 40 cents for a fuck.
Hell yeah. I don't know how we got on that. Hey, why y'all, why?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, well, I was loving it. I was stacking up on lunch.
Well, it's funny because like my mom would make me the most lit lunches, right? She'd go to Grawl's, fresh made bread, subs, butterscotch crimpets, oatmeal cream pies, the canned Country Time lemonades, fruit, like in a refrigerated bag so it didn't spoil, chips, the whole deal. Like I would get to school and like put this sucker out. It was a fucking feast. Everybody else that's sitting at the tables eating fucking 40-cent lunch, making me feel bad about myself. So I'm like, yo, Mom, I can't be bringing in this refrigerated bag. Give me that paper. She's like, paper? Like this isn't even gonna fit in a paper bag. I'm like, you're gonna find
You gotta
me
use
a
a
big...
shopper's paper bag.
So I'm bringing in this fucking ghetto ass bag. And so then I'm like, no, I got to be eating school lunch with the guys like at least once a week.
Then, once you get that little extra money on the side, you coming up, you getting the sandwiches in the full. Remember when they had the burger?
Yes.
And the Hawaiian punch with the butter crunch cookies?
Yes.
That's
well, and then
Annapolis balling.
Remember when Annapolis High came up with like the cutting edge, build out your own sub? Remember that thing in the middle?
Oh, yeah. I ain't do that.
Well, that's because it was expensive. Like, you had to, like, buy an actual sub, and it wasn't even actually that good.
It wasn't that good?
But going back to the school lunch thing, ketchup is considered a vegetable for kids. That's a serving of vegetables based on the food pyramid and basically the government's breakdown of literature on fruits and vegetable serving.
Is it real ketchup? Like
No, it's Heinz, dude. So tater tots, vegetable. Ketchup, vegetable. Like a crouton on a salad, serving of a healthy grain. So
that's
like
just toast.
Dude, these kids, it is the most critical time of their lives for development. Brain development, general growth, connective tissue, muscle, ligaments, bone density, everything. And we're giving them for 40 cents back in our day. I don't know what it is now. The worst processed food imaginable. When we were with Tessie Mays, we tried to pitch Montgomery County Public Schools, one of the wealthiest counties in the United States of America. We wanted to sell them organic salad dressing. So I go to a Montgomery County Public School cutting, right? Like trying new products. There is a table across from me. I don't know. It looks like they were selling croissants or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looked like. So they walk up. It's a Tyson chicken rep. And so they're like, so what we've developed for you here is a new chicken breast where we've changed the ratios of protein to fat to whatever. And they go, what's the breading on top? And they go, oh, that's not the breading. So basically what they did was they took and mashed up a bunch of disgusting chicken leftovers, squished it out of a tube to make it look
like
a chicken breast or something.
Mm-hmm.
They cut this thing in half to show them the inside of it. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. And they're like, and we can get it to you for this price. And the people on the school board for nutrition are like, this is a great deal. We would love to learn more information about this. And in that moment, I'm like, we are destined to ruin these kids' lives. If that's what they're considering chicken breast, to give to all the schools, to all the kids in one of the wealthiest counties in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else is fucked.
I guess at a young age, as kids, we never really focus on what we eat. But, we come from where our parents were mostly cooking. Well, at least my grandmother cooked, like, she cooked dinner, like, every night. So I'm eating green beans, maybe some fried chicken, but baked chicken. But then we also had, like, some stuffing. She would make, like, homemade stuffing.
Yeah.
Love stuffing. But she also would make, like, soups and things like
Love
that.
soup.
You know what I'm saying? So my grandma would cook every night. So I guess that kept me healthy for, like, football and stuff like that. But now, even, my wife, she cooks, she cooks probably, like, on Sunday, and we can eat it until maybe about Wednesday. So Tuesday still strong. Wednesday, like, all right, we ready to switch up now. But she always cooked, like, she cooking, like, for 1,000 people at the house, and we wind up having to put, a lot of it, well, not a lot of it, but a good amount of it winds up just, we not eating it probably, like, after Wednesday for sure. Thursday and Friday, we usually getting maybe some Chick-fil-A and some pizza,
Fridays is usually party night anyway.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, my family's breakfast game, strong. It's all strong.
Yeah.
Lunch is strong. Dinner's strong. We're on the TJ Watt, JJ Watt bulking program for
right
my
now.
kids.
Right.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
we're loading up.
But kids, I'm in that second grader stage right now, and I'm just going to, like, what do you want to eat for lunch? Because all she's eating for lunch, and I'm a victim of it. I'm getting maybe some tots. I'm getting some Chef Boyardee cups. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and I keep telling her, like, you can't keep eating this. We got to switch it up. You're going to start liking sandwiches or something. I just got her on oatmeal.
All right.
First it was just like she was getting pancakes, these small little pancake things in the morning. I was like, you can't keep eating this, then putting syrup on them every morning. I said, we got to switch it up. So I'm transitioning her into oatmeal. So she's starting to like oatmeal. Now I'm going to try to transition her into oatmeal with just a little less sugar in it.
You know what you should do, which we've been doing, and I just did it with ice cream, is we make the things they love healthy.
That's what I'm trying
and
to do.
Add all the stuff they need in it. So we'll make protein pancakes that are also high in calories because we'll add extra eggs and MCT oil and this and that and this.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like you said it, my 5th grader, she just wants to eat freaking mac and cheese for every meal. So I'm like,
that's my
what
daughter.
else do you like? Well, I like pancakes. Okay, well, we're making protein pancakes. And so then we made a protein super clean ice cream. And we found like a peanut butter protein powder and we put it in there. So we made this delicious ice cream. A2 cream, A2 whole milk, organic eggs, maple syrup, freaking protein powder. And these kids think they won the freaking lottery. And I'm just watching these calories build up. I'm like, yeah, let's get it.
That's one of the hardest things. And then sometimes you put time limits like, oh, shucks, okay, I got to cook something. What I'm going to cook? You got to think of it all the time. And sometimes you cheat. It's just quicker to, all right, you want some tots and fish sticks. Here you go.
I keep it easy, man. Protein, grilled vegetable, and a salad. And like Genevieve loves sourdough bread. And like the kids, we eat a lot of steak. We eat a lot of ground beef. We eat a lot of fish. Last night we had like chicken Caesar salads kind of vibe. And they eat what they eat, but we're trying to get them on the path because again, when you're trying to execute at a high level, if you're in athletics, if you're in business, whatever you're in, your brain needs to be able to function at a high level, and it can't do that with super processed foods and the flooding of sugar in your noggin. It will not function.
And, our parents probably weren't, as informed on nutrition
Hell,
back then. It was just like, that's probably what my grandmother's mother, and father did for her. They cooked. That's what we doing. We wasn't eating out.
Yep.
Eating out was, now we love to eat out for breakfast. My grandfather and grandmother, we always going to buy Big Boys. Out by the mall.
Love Bob's Big Boy. I used to go there.
So yeah, so we were eating out for breakfast, but outside of that, my grandma was just getting it in.
Yeah, my mom was making food. Like, we didn't really go out to dinner a lot.
My grandma had the chili. Her chili was A1. And what else? Like I said, that stuffing.
I ate a lot of chili. I was farting a lot.
Yeah, chili was.
We were having chili. I mean, I look back, and again, maybe it wasn't the same from when we ate it, which I believe it's not. But, steak, chicken. My favorite meal was goulash, and it was mac and cheese and ground beef with ragu tomato sauce mixed together.
Goulash is delicious too, especially on a nice Ritz cracker.
You love Ritz crackers.
I love Ritz crackers.
Sardines on Ritz crackers.
I love Ritz crackers. I was just ready to say something too. God dang it, and it slipped my mind. It was something spectacular too. Maybe to come back and then I'll bring it back up.
Well, I think the new food pyramid is.
Have you seen it? You looked it up?
Yeah. It's nothing specific. Whereas like the one we have now, you should have this many servings. So they basically flipped the triangle on its head. So it's an upside down.
Because I remember wheat and grains was at the top.
No, I believe that was the base. It was like,
what was at the top?
Sugar. It was like sugar and oil and fat, sugar and butter. It was like limit servings of salt, butter, maybe sugar. I don't know.
We got to find.
I didn't follow the food pyramid.
Yeah.
You follow the food pyramid, you're not going to be able to make a clear thought. You're going to have grain brain.
Yeah.
New York strips, ribeyes.
Are you still doing the diet? How you were doing it with the ground beef?
I'm doing the Almost Amish, baby.
Okay. So now you got your own diet.
I got my own.
The double A.
Double A. I'm in AA.
Yeah, Greg's GVAA.
GAA.
Yeah, GAA.
Yeah, but people were asking, like, how do I eat? And it's like, I eat a lot of good meat, fatty good meat. I eat a lot of pickled stuff, pickled onions, sauerkraut, stuff like that. I eat a lot of yogurt. I eat a lot of like Parmesan and goat cheese. I eat a lot of drink kefir.
That Parmesan cheese you be having be.
Yes.
It'd be spot on.
And that's kind of where I get the majority of my calories.
Like I said, I'm just high on tuna fish.
Yeah. Tuna's good.
Love tuna fish.
I think the key to tuna is just about what you're adding into it and how is it benefiting your brain and how does your body react.
I am putting mayonnaise in it.
Well, again, making your own mayonnaise is really easy.
Yeah. Just keep on whipping those eggs. Ain't that's what you make? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise made out of eggs.
Oil.
Yep.
Touch of mustard in there. Eggs. And again, if you're doing it clean and the oil's good, I mean, mayonnaise is fine.
Yeah.
Like, it's not about fat. It's about processed foods.
I remember what I was going to say that time. I said, now that my grandmother, she's older.
Yeah.
She said food doesn't taste the same.
Really?
Yeah. She said it doesn't taste like it used to taste. So sometimes she'd be like, she's been saying that for years too. For at least, I want at least like 5,
what's
6.
What's the main thing?
Yeah, that's what I be asking her. I'd be like, food does. I said, what do you mean? She said it doesn't taste like. Man, my grandma was born in 1937.
Yeah.
So she just like it's not tasting how it used to taste. And I hear a lot of older people say that, like, man, it's not tasting the same.
Well, I mean, we've been in food manufacturing for friggin' 20 years. If you can swap out real lemon juice for citric acid, water, natural flavor, and something else, why are you going to buy organic lemon juice?
Right. And save what, 10 cents?
Yeah.
I guess what, maybe 10 cents a bottle
Right.
on a million bottles.
Well, and when you have people that are working within an operation that don't care about the negative side effects of that change and their job is just to go find money, that's what they're going to do, right? Like if you can save 10 cents a bottle times millions of bottles,
right?
It's a shitload of money. And I think that's the problem. The problem is we think as a society so short term. Like politically, it's like, what can I get done today or what bullshit can I talk about in this moment? I don't care what the long-term side effects are for future generations. And I think when you look at the nutrition protocol that we've been giving kids and people and everything else, and you see the massive increases in disease, mental illness, death. There's no way a human that has true intentions can look at that data and say, this makes sense.
Right.
Like you watch a movie or see a picture. Have you seen those pictures of like beaches from the 60s?
You talked about that, yeah, when everybody just was out on the beach with the small.
Well, and like there's nobody fat. Maybe there's one fat person on the beach.
Right.
Now
everybody's like mid-sized down.
Yeah. And now you take a picture at the same location. And it's hard to find a skinny and shape person. Everyone's fat. That's crazy.
And then once you get that weight on you, it's hard to get it off.
Because working out sucks and people don't want to do it. And everybody makes excuses as to why they can't do it. I'm tired.
That's why you're tired.
Yeah, it is why you're tired. It's a snake eating its tail.
Right.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You go to Chick-fil-A and have a sandwich and fries and a soda and a milkshake, you're going to sleep horribly. So when your alarm goes off at 5 to work out, you're hitting snooze. My pet peeve of the world is hypocrisy. If you are going to ask me to do something, you better be fucking doing it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like we get these politicians out here talking all this shit, prosecuting people for all this crazy shit. And then on the flip side, they're doing it all on the back end. It's all do as I say, not as I do.
Right. That's the number one parenting skill is if you want your kids to do it, you do it. And that's the best way to get them to do it.
I heard the greatest quote on parenting. It's caught, it's not taught. So they catch what you're doing.
Right.
But if you're trying to tell them some shit and you're not doing it, they're not going to do it. Great example on nutrition. Let's tie this all the way back to the food pyramid. And let's talk about healthy eating and living a healthy lifestyle. You can want your kids to be good athletes. You can want them to eat right. You can want them to wake up early. You can want them to be dedicated and focused and execute at a high level. If you don't do it, they ain't doing it.
And I hope by me working out, and sometimes when April's not home, I take Ari to the gym, the community gym with me. and she just play on the equipment while I'm in there running on the treadmill. And then I also go to my homeboy Ray house, and he has 2 daughters, and he has a gym in his house. So we go over there and we work out. So I've been doing that, all the time. So I hope she picks that up.
She will.
When she gets older, she's like, okay, well, I'm going to go to the gym because, and not to say that my family was unhealthy, but nobody, when I was coming up, we weren't going to the gym. We were doing regular stuff. We might be outside. I mean, now we did a lot of yard work. That might be the closest, raking leaves, cutting the grass. My uncle working on cars, lifting engines up.
Stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Doing stuff, but we weren't waking up and like going to the gym. But I did, and this was a treat for me. My grandmother used to wake up early, and we would go down to Reva Swim Center and go swimming, like
at the Olympic Swim Center,
like 4:30, 5 a.m. in the morning.
No shit.
We would do that. She would wake me up, and we would go down there and go swimming like that early, and right before my grandfather got up to go to work. And I just used to always remember. I was so small, she was had to pick me up. But I remember pick me up, and she would take me in the women's bathroom so I could get dressed, and then we would go out swimming. So I do remember that. That's all. That's just like a nice little nut for myself.
I love the smell when you walk into the Olympic Swim Center.
Yes. Going down there, just even after that, like in the summertime, getting that $1.50 to go down to the Reva Swim Center was a treat. Getting on the bus, 75 cents. Driving down, $1.50, or was it 50 cents? It might have been $1 or $1.50 to get in the Reva Swim Center.
I love
and
it.
Just swimming all the neighborhoods. Sometimes down there, you catch up with your friends. Then you go sit up in the little rafters.
Well, they
had beautiful lighting, jumping off the sideboard.
They had the great springboards.
Yeah.
You could rip that.
I don't think kids going down to the swim center. At least I haven't been down there to even see. But I think Annapolis High, they do swim.
Yeah, no,
it's and stuff over.
Well, and it was kind of like that when we were there, but
I never even knew we had a swim team at Annapolis High.
We didn't.
Okay, I was ready. Yeah. But they got one now, though.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think they got one because I think my neighbor, his son, is on the swim team. I can't remember what school he goes to up in Glen Burnie, but I think they went down to Reva Swim Center for a swim meet.
I almost quit all my sports and just swam.
You really like swimming that much?
No, I was just good.
Oh, so I mean, you are tall. They said you got to have long arms.
So I would swim in the Severn River Swim League in the summer. It was all the communities would swim against each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I was probably in 5th or 6th grade, and it was the championship. So if you finish first, second, or third in a meet, in a stroke, you qualified to show up for the championships. So I qualified for every stroke. Butter, back, breast, free, and IM.
Yeah, my next door neighbor's son is so good. Brooke wants to hire him as a swim instructor.
Oh, that's sick.
After he gets out of high school.
So I got first place in every stroke. And
you swimming in the bay.
River, baby. Severn River.
Well, in the river.
Yeah. And this dude that was a coach for Navy was there.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yo, man, you should come swim for Navy. Because they had like an elite youth program. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So
he was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, that's what's up. So I went and talked to my parents. I'm like, yo, this coach wants me to swim for Navy. And they're like, oh, really? Let's go talk to him. So I'm like, yeah, I'm really interested in this. And he was like, yeah, practices start at 5 a.m., 7 days a week. Then you come back in the afternoon 3 days a week and swim for 2 hours, and you got to quit all your other sports. And I was like, yeah, nah, man, I thought this was like a summer thing. He's like, no, elite swimming is all day, every day, 365 days a year. So I
swimming.
Yeah, so I didn't do it.
I like swimming, but
yeah, I like swimming, but not like
that much.
No, my boys are wrestling at Navy, and the swim center is next door. So the hallway where you watch wrestling, you can also watch swimming.
Oh,
these kids are in there just for hours, laps. That's all they do. Just fucking laps, man.
Swimming is the most I don't know. I mean, swimming 2 laps.
Yeah.
Swimming 1 lap. I tried to swim 1 lap without touching the bottom. I can do one. I can do a back, a down, and a back. But if I'm going back down and trying to come, I'm probably touching the bottom.
No.
Yeah.
You
I cannot do it twice.
No. It requires a lot of energy.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because like this actually ties perfectly into nutrition, and we'll kind of end it here of the confusion around nutrition. You can eat whatever you want if you earn it.
See, and that's the thing. I was like, dog. And that was my thing when I first started working out. I was like, okay, if I'm going to eat shitty stuff, at least I need to like work out.
You gotta
need
fucking earn it, man.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Everyone's like, well, can I eat this? Can I eat that? Go watch the YouTube video on Michael Phelps before the Olympics, how much that dude had to eat in a day. Because he was burning like 10,000 calories a day or something crazy. So he had to eat that much.
Right.
So he's eating 6 pancakes, waffles, 6 eggs, bacon, oatmeal, sandwiches, milkshakes. And it's like, okay, there's probably also a clean way to do it or a cleaner way.
Yeah.
But he earned it. And our problem today in society with food is we want shit we didn't earn. And that's a part of the book, Almost Amish, is they're eating pie. They're making their own ice cream, but it's not every day. And they put in the work to be able to enjoy it and earn it.
Right.
You can have whatever you want in life if you earn it.
Yeah, I think you just had to put limits on it. But yeah, I love a nothing bundt cake. Delicious. Lemon, I prefer.
Really?
Yes, I prefer lemon.
Favorite dessert?
My favorite dessert?
Yeah.
It's lemon meringue pie.
Really?
I love lemon meringue pie.
So someone brings you something as a surprise, and it's lemon meringue pie. You are over the moon.
I'm eating that.
You're over the
Hell
moon.
yeah. Love lemon meringue pie. My grandma used to make some of the best lemon meringue pie, and she made her own crust.
Uh-huh.
I love lemon meringue pie.
All right.
But I also eat cranberry sauce out the can too. So I was torn when you asked me that question.
That's not a fucking dessert.
I know, but I love cranberry sauce.
You and my mom. My mom still for Thanksgiving whips the shit out of the can.
They buy cranberry sauce just for me at Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yeah, like 3 cans.
My mom, out of principle, nobody really eats it except for her. She dumps the can out on a plate.
Slices it?
She slices it based on the ridges of the can, and she puts it out. And Genevieve makes this magnificent, elaborate thing with fresh cranberries. So you got this tube of cranberry sauce sliced up. That's how I grew up.
Yeah.
And then this magnificent thing that actually tastes good.
The cranberry sauce paired with the homemade stuffing that my grandma make. I mean,
we'll end on that.
Shake and bake. I mean, God damn.
Thank you for coming. Go, go, Mo. Shake and Bake. Greg Vetter podcast. See you next time.
And we out here.